After that 1 hour episode, man, I said I was gonna take a break for a week from taking any shots. Well, psych. That shit was a lie. Here I am, taking more pictures. Alright, let's do this. Hey, what's up, guys? This is another episode of Dynamic Saturday. I believe this is episode 4. This Future Rick kind of coming back with you guys here, recording this episode 4 for Dynamic Saturday. Yeah, man. So I didn't record much the last few weeks. I did take a break towards the end of November because I did drop that big episode. Episode 3 was about an hour long, so I'm not gonna try to make this one as long. Probably try to keep it at 30 minutes. But yeah, man, I have a bunch of stuff coming in. I'm excited for December just because there's a lot of themes going on, man. And I kind of decided to participate this year, man. So I am already kind of figuring out what I'm gonna shoot. So right here, I got the Batman's. One of the themes for this month is going to be DC. So December. So yeah, man, so a lot of DC shots are gonna be coming your way, as well as my boys in Dragon Ball, man. So I'm definitely excited for the Dragon Ball Z shots. So yeah, man, let's get this episode started. I got a few packages coming in, a few things to talk about. Let's make this fun. Sit back, crack open a cold one, and drink your coffee. All right, guys, real quick. This is the first picture of this month. I want to try out a little more action poses, a little more action pictures. I feel like I take a lot of pictures regarding just them chilling or, just having them kind of hang around, what we call vanilla poses. So I kind of want to do a little bit of combat. And who better to start off those pictures than with my boy Gohan, man. Other than that, I did miss a picture I took first. I just forgot to record, man. But yeah, this is the first setup. Let's see how it goes. All right, guys, finishing my little Gohan versus Kefla photo shoot here on the Tournament of Power arc. For those of you that are wondering why I have Gohan fighting Kefla when it was Goku that actually kind of eliminated her on the Tournament of Power. It's actually, this is what happens in the manga, man. So this is from chapter 39, where it's Gohan who actually faces Kefla in order to allow Goku to kind of take care and concentrate on Jiren. Real quick thoughts on this Gohan figure. Pretty much the figure's pretty amazing, man. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a Gohan fan, so I love this. Articulation's amazing. If I have a gripe, and my only gripe is that the shoulder joints, man. So what happens is that those shoulder sleeves are a little too thick for him, so it's kind of hard for him to maneuver. You kind of have to move the shoulders around, and those sleeves definitely get in the way. I don't know if it's only my figure. I did buy 2 of them, so I don't know if I open the other one, he'll be better. But as far as this one, it's kind of hard for me to kind of raise the arms, even straight, man, to throw a punch. But other than that, this figure is definitely contender for top 10 of 2022. As far as the Kefla goes, man, in my opinion, if I can tell you guys anything, stay away from this figure, man. If you guys need to complete your Tournament of Power or your super display, then yeah, go ahead and get her, man. But other than that, she is horrible. She's on the 1.0 body. She can barely even bend her knees, bend her elbows, man. It's just all around an outdated buck right here, man. So, but if you need to complete, your Universe 6 team, I guess you can get her. But other than that, I wouldn't recommend her, man. This figure is straight out trash. It looks nice though. I'll give her that. Other than that, yeah, man, I based this off the manga. Real quick, I kind of want to talk about how the manga kind of slowed down, man, around this time. So what happened is that the manga was kind of behind to the anime when it came to the Tournament of Power, so they kind of had to rush through the arc. So pretty much that's what happened, man. They kind of made Gohan fight Kevla here, which I enjoyed, man. It was definitely a good chapter. But if I had to decide between the manga version of the Tournament of Power or the anime, I would probably choose the anime, man. It was just way better executed. But I understand because they were trying to rush to the Moro arc. But yeah, man, here's the final shot. Have two lights on the side. So I have one light on this side, one light on this side. Then I have one up here. Have another one up here. Right there. Alright, guys. This is the final shot. Alright guys, here's another quick shot I did. It is already about 1/4 of the way through December, man. I did like a little bit taking other few shots, just because I had a lot of stuff going on, just family stuff, hanging out with the fam, just kind of, getting to spend time with them. That's usually what happens during December, but I couldn't miss, all these themes that December pop up with, so here's me starting off with DBZ December, trying to get my Dragon Ball shots in there. Another thing that happened, which is really unfortunate, is one of my lenses actually broke, man. So the main lens I actually use for my shots, broke on me. And if you guys know, those camera lenses can be quite expensive. So, I kind of decided to try out a different lens, man. It is a longer lens. I forgot how many millimeters it is, but, it is a longer lens, so if my shots do come out a little different, you guys kind of know why now. The lens is going to be a little longer, a little harder to maneuver. But yeah, man, I'll make it work. But yeah, this was the shot, man. I kind of try to set up the lights in the back right here to try to give it a little bit of that rim lighting that everybody seems to be talking about. But I'm still working on my lights, man. I'm not the best at it, but we always got to be experimenting, always got to be trying out new things. The main idea behind this shot, really, I'm kind of babbling at this point, was just to kind of represent that point where just Gohan snaps, man. So I had this idea of just putting kind of like that black background with the red line behind it, just kind of shooting at an angle what it looks like, it's the line right behind his head. He's just kind of going into full berserker mode and doing mid-transformation. The ideal plan is to do a few shots of that, the Cell Saga, just kind of Gohan kicking ass in Super Saiyan 2 form. Other than that, kind of, this is the shot, man. I didn't actually I didn't record the first part. That was my bad, but I was just kind of freaking out over the lens thing. But oh well, man, shit happens. So, here's making the best out of it. I'm gonna try out that new lens, try to figure it out. But yeah, man, here is Gohan going into that Super Saiyan 2 Awakening Berserker mode. Alright guys, real quick, this is a lens that broke on me. It's actually 18 to 55 millimeter, man, and it's a macro lens, and to be honest, I'm kind of bummed out about it, shit sucks, but whatever, man. I mean, shit happens, but yeah, I just want to show you guys real quick what the lens was that broke on me. It's giving me an error 1, which is that the sensor, it's not, like, the lens is not being read by the camera. I already tried everything, cleaning the sensor. I checked inside and it looks like a piece actually broke off, man. So it fell out of the lens. So, pretty much just totally fucked, I guess. So yeah, man, this is the lens I'm kind of had broken here, but yeah. So you guys could take a look at it. What I'm working with now is this guy right here. This is the new lens, man. It looks like it's 75 to 300 millimeters, so it makes me want to, I have to kind of step really far away from my desk in order to take pictures, but it's all good, man. I'm doing the best I can with what I have. It still takes good pictures. It's not going to stop me, but I'm definitely going to be in the market for a new camera. So you guys might see that in the next few episodes, man. You might see me shopping for a few cameras, see what I can find. But yeah, guys, so yeah, went from this to that.
Nice.
All right, guys. So I got a few packages in this week. So first off, I did get this Rengoku from Amiyami. First thoughts on this Rengoku, man. I really enjoyed the figure, man. Probably one of the best Figma figures out there, man. I think it might even be better than some of the Berserk figures I already own. As far as within the Demon Slayer line, I do think he's the better body mold. I think Figma has just improved the body molds and just the quality of the figures overall. The accessories on him are amazing. He comes with 3 fire effects, a few faces, a few hands, and a little kind of like a little lunchbox food box that he carries around the movie. If you guys have seen the Mumbin Train movie, then you guys know what I'm talking about. Yeah, so overall, man, I did enjoy this figure. I think he is definitely maybe a contender to fall in my top 10. But yeah, man, I do think Figma's definitely improving on their figures. The quality overall on this guy feels amazing. And he's just a badass character, man. If you're a Demon Slayer fan, you know that Rengoku is, he's a badass character. I really enjoy him. I guess one of the only gripes I do have about this figure is probably the cape. They did go articulated, which is standard for Figma. There's no issue there. But I think the issue here with me is that they didn't go with an articulated section on top. It's just plastic. While it doesn't hinder the figure too much, it's still kind of a little bit of an issue. So I wish if they were gonna go with an articulated cape, they might as well done the whole thing. But I understand, just they wanted to keep that aesthetic of Rengoku with the cape just draping over his shoulders. But yeah, man, amazing figure. Now the other package that did come in for me was this Lloyd Forger Twilight from Spy Family. Now this one came in for me from Amazon Japan. Now for this figure, man, it was definitely a disappointment for me. Just the articulation, the overall kind of quality of the figure. It doesn't feel bad, but like just overall the gun, man, like it's so hard for him to hold his gun. He only has like a single jointed elbow, single jointed knee. Like there's not much to be desired here, man. Like there's like as a figure, I mean there's a lot to be desired, but that's not like as a figure overall, he's not a great figure, man. Like that's much Ab Crunchy gets, man. And I don't know if I'm not, I'm not familiar with the body suits for SHF, but it being SHF, I did expect more. I expected better articulation. I'm like the sculpt is there. Like he looks like the character, but the articulation is just definitely lacking, man. Other than that, I'm not the biggest fan of this figure. I mean, I'm a fan of the franchise. I'm gonna go ahead and collect all of them just to have the family, but it's not to a good start in my opinion, at least with Lloyd. So yeah, another thing I did pick up this week was a little package from BBTS. I did catch these Rebel soldiers on sale, so I said, why the hell not, man? You know, I love myself some army building, so I got 3 of these guys. You know, they have so many accessories, so many options for them to just become different troopers. You know, they come in with a little compartment here that I didn't know the compartment was there until like I had to look up a review, man, and just kind of find it, but. Here it is. We have this little compartment here. You know, you make a whole new trooper, a bearded trooper, and you know, you can add the scarf. You can take off the scarf. You can add the goggles, different face plates. A lot of options for army building, man. So I'm definitely excited for this. Gonna have to put them in some shots soon. All right, finally, I did order this from Amazon, and that is the Volume 17 for Dragon Ball Super, man. Definitely enjoying it. So far, I think the storyline is great. I'm enjoying the little character arc for Vegeta. This is the volume. Spoilers if you guys haven't read this. This is the volume where he turns into Ultra Ego. Yeah, so Vegeta goes Ultra Ego. That's the new technique of the gods, and you know, he just kind of kills him, man. I haven't finished it, but so far I am at that part where he turns into Ultra Ego, and I'm definitely enjoying his characteristics of him just kind of accepting who he is and just kind of accepting his past and looking to his future, man, and using that to power him up. But yeah, man, if I have anything to say, I do definitely recommend this manga, man. Toriyama and Toyotaro are killing it. It's just amazing work, and I think if you guys, you know, watch the anime and you enjoy Dragon Ball Super, the anime, there's a little fun alternate dimension or alternative reality you guys can look into, way to tell the stories differently. But yeah, man, definitely something worth check out. Other than that, let's go on to the next shots. Let's see what we got for this month. Alright guys, so this is my first shot for the theme DC Ember. So I kind of wanted to kind of incorporate myself a little more into the toy community and start really hitting this, you know, these themes for the month, man. And probably DC is my favorite comic book company, man. Between Marvel and DC, I always have to go DC. I know that is blasphemous to some of you, but DC is just my guys, man. I've always been a fan of the sidekicks. I've always been a fan of the heroes, just the dynamic in the DC universe, especially from the Justice League Unlimited. I grew up on that. But other than that, yeah, man, just wanted to kind of take a quick shot of this epic rivalry, man. I know a lot of people always say that that it's Batman and Deathstroke or Green Arrow and Deathstroke, but to me, it's always gonna be Nightwing and Deathstroke, man. Their rivalry, you know, through the Judas contract and all their history has always made them just fun characters to experience their storylines, man. So yeah, for this shot, I just kind of wanted to kind of incorporate and kind of represent a battle between you know, Deathstroke and Nightwing. As you guys can see, I tried to really emulate that kind of sense of you know, Nightwing throwing his screamer stick, I think they're called, and hitting Deathstroke's gun that was about to go off, and then it kind of shoots out while he's blocking one of Deathstroke's attacks with his sword. Another thing I actually broke out and just built, man, are these I think they're called extreme sets. Yeah, extreme sets containers, man. And I gotta say, man, these things are sturdy, man. Like the cardboard, like when you hear cardboard, you think of like that cheap cardboard we use to ship out our stuff, man. But this thing is high quality, man. If you can hear it, this thing is, you know, hard, high quality, just good stuff, man. One thing though is, do be careful. If you do get them, they do get some gnarly paper cuts, man. I got a few paper cuts on me. But yeah, man, just look at the details on these. Like you can do so much with these, man, if you don't like if you don't give too much like forefront, I guess is the word. If you don't give it too much forefront, you'll be able to kind of get some really cool shots, man. So the way I did it was I kind of threw that one in the background. I have a different background right now because I did take this shot last night. I was a little too lazy to record at the time. It was pretty late, man. But yeah, as you can see, like the background, I just put one of the containers in the background to give it depth, and then I put 2 on the bottom just to kind of make it seem like they're fighting in some kind of dock. But yeah, man, kind of have a few lights here. I have 2 lights in the background, so I have one right here. I have one on this side. I have one up here, and then I have one in this left corner as usual. But yeah, man, I just wanted to really convey this shot, you know, and I'm excited for DC Ember, man. You know, we're gonna do a few shots. We're gonna do both Dragon Ball Z and DC. We're just gonna have fun with it, man. And I'm looking forward to using more of these containers. I definitely recommend them, man. Sturdy ones, great for pictures. Some real nice stuff. So yeah, man. Nightwing versus Deathstroke. I might do a part 2. I don't know, man. I'm a big fan of Deathstroke, big fan of Nightwing. So we'll see. Alright guys, real quick, I just wanted to shine some light on this really amazing figure, this Nightwing from DCUC. Now, I know what you guys are thinking, it's a DCUC, man, but hear me out. By the time this thing came out, man, the figure was really good, and it still stands up, man. It's probably one of my favorite Nightwings in my collection. I think it's better than anything McFarlane has put out. I think it's better than anything Essentials put out. Icons might be a little better. I don't own that figure, but let's just go ahead and, for the sake of the argument, say that it is about the same. Now, I want to talk about all the stuff this figure came with. Not all the stuff, but all the improvements DCUC did for him. And it just kind of sucks that they were heading on the right way before they lost their license to McFarlane. And, you know, I really wish they would have kept it just to see what they would have given us, man. But, yeah, man, so this figure is double jointed knees. I know it's not the first time we see it in DCUC, but they were headed that way, man. They even have given that Robin the same wave, double jointed knees and double jointed elbows, and you know, and this Nightwing came with extra hands, extra close fisted hands, man. And you know, he came with a lot of good things and a lot of good improvements, man. Really good ankle rocker, and I just wanted to give it a shine that a lot of people kind of give it credit for the improvement DCUC was doing, man. It's a shame that DCUC kind of, you know, died out. I did have to sell my collection just because I wanted to go all in on Mezco, hoping that they would keep the DC characters that I love, man. I'm a DC fanboy, and I was hoping Mezco to keep them alive, and they have, but you know, they're not pumping them as fast as I would like. But yeah, man, like I said, nothing against McFarlane. I still buy like their mega figs and, you know, some of the figs that fit in with how tall they are. But in my opinion, I still think these sculpts are better than McFarlane's, man. I think that McFarlane has a long way to go. He has been getting better. He has pumped out really good stuff. But when it comes to the single carded figures, I don't think it's there just yet. But yeah, man, I just wanted to kind of give a shine on this figure, man. Just look at that pose, man. He's able to, you know, bend down. You know, he has good ankle rockers, man. He's just an all-around fun figure to pose, man. And, you know, it kind of reminds me of the DCUC days, man, and when we had such a big roster that had given us, you know, thank you to Mattel, they had given us a really good roster, and it's sad to see that line die. But as of now, this guy's my stand-in for my Mezco Nightwing. And I think he fits right in, man. He might be a little tall, but, you know, I like to think that Nightwing, somewhere in the multiverse, he's a tall, lean dude, gymnastics, so really works for me. Here you go, man. Just wanted to give a little bit of shine on this figure. Really enjoying myself with it. And this Deathstroke, you guys already know. This thing is it's a grail for a lot of people. Really awesome figure. Kind of crappy articulation. I understand, though, because of all the armor, but it's still an amazing figure to look at. But yeah, guys. Hope you enjoyed that picture of Nightwing versus Deathstroke. Alright guys, real quick, I kind of decided I wanted to start shooting my step-by-step process and how I set up a display. I know I don't do that as often, but I kind of want to start doing that just because the main point of this whole YouTube videos, you know, my episodes is to talk about photography and kind of show you guys how I set them up. So yeah, man, there's the bare bones, the beginning stages of a setup. The main thing of a setup, man, has to always be the posing and the lighting. It's 50 and 50. So I have the posing down. I only have 2 lights right now to make sure I can see what I'm doing. Then I'm going to go ahead and add all the background and supporting characters around this shot. And we'll see how it comes out. So let's see what goes on. Alright guys, I got a little progress on the shot. Pretty much just kind of added Goku and the impact effects to give this kind of illusion of Vegeta saving Goku's skin, man. Kind of showing the impact of the attack at Vegeta to distract Cooler. So yeah, man, progress. Let's keep building on this. Alright guys, here's a complete setup. I added my lights in. I added a light to the top, another light there, so I have a total of 4 lights shining on this shot. Yeah, man, kind of got inspired by the Cooler movie. Actually, that's the Metal Cooler movie where Goku's getting pretty much getting his ass kicked, and then Vegeta comes in to save him. So yeah, man, always been a fan of like that kick that Vegeta comes in and kind of shoots Cooler to the side in order to save Goku, letting everybody know that there won't be any Saiyan blood spilled today. Vegeta being the true prince that he is, man. But yeah, kind of setting it up. That's what the setup looks like. Hopefully the shot comes out pretty nice, but the lighting was kind of a pain on this one, you know, so did my best. Hopefully you guys like it. But yeah, man, having fun with this shot. A little bit of Cooler versus the Saiyans action.
Nice.
Alright guys, that was a quick package from Yami. I got myself the Mayfix Spider-Man. It's actually my first impressions on the Mayfix Spider-Man, man. I did order the black suit Spidey, but that's coming to BBTS, so this is the first one I actually received. Quick first impressions on the figure. I love it, man. It's a fun factor around, multiple hands, multiple spider webs, you know. It's just a fun figure to pose. I also love the lanky look at it, man. I'm just not a big fan of the bulky look that the Marvel Legends have been leaning towards lately. So this guy's definitely going to be my shelf Spidey, replacing the Marvel Legends Pizza Spidey I still have. So yeah, man, quick first impressions. I love it. Fun to pose, fun to mess around with, you know, solid figure. I also got a package from Hasbro Pulse. I forgot to record, and I got this new DD in, man. Overall, first impressions on the Daredevil, in my opinion, probably the best Marvel Legends of this year, man. That title was Sorry, that was prior held by Captain America from the anniversary. You know, the anniversary cap. But this DD, just the articulation, the look. You know, we needed an update on this guy, and he was definitely worth it, man. I know a lot of people are kind of upset behind the so-called $70 paywall for those two figures. But no, Bullseye is alright. I love the Electra figure. She's fun. I love that new head sculpt. But yeah, man, just a little Marvel dynamic duo posing right here. So yeah, man, amazing figures. Can't wait to take pictures of these and mess around with them. This Daredevil, man, is on a whole nother level. Just another fun factor figure to own, man. You can't go wrong with Daredevil and Spidey. Something interesting, man, is that the cap hand fits pretty well on this Daredevil, man. It goes in really smoothly. The reds are not perfect, that you guys can see right there, but it still just smoothly fits in, doesn't fall off. Another gripe I might have with this one is that the paint on his face sculpt, as you guys can see on the head sculpt, it doesn't match the cowl. So I mean, I guess it's kind of an issue. Really kind of is a little bothersome. Now, this Spider-Man, on the other hand, man, he came with two different, well, not two different shoulders, but the shoulders were switched. Just found that out through the Lost Cause, man. If you guys are not giving those guys a follow, go follow them now, man. They have the Lost Cause Collective Saturday show, and you know, they just talk figure news, man, and have fun. Love to watch those guys. But yeah, man, thanks to those guys on their Discord. Also, go join their Discord. I found out that their shoulders were switched, man. I think Robo was the one that mentioned it first. But yeah, I had to switch out the shoulders on this Spider-Man, man. That was the scariest fucking thing I've ever had to do, man. Every second it felt like the pegs were gonna snap, but they pegged right back in, man. And now the shoulders are correctly. So yeah, there you go. Just a little brainstorming here for DC December. I don't know, man. I don't know if I want to build a little scene around this right here, but I'm definitely liking the little dynamic between these two. Yeah, man. This Team Drake figure needs a little more love. But yeah, man, a little brainstorming. We'll see where we go. Another quick thought I almost passed on, guys. I actually just opened this cooler for the first time, man, when I took that picture you guys saw earlier in an earlier segment here in the episode. So yeah, man, overall fun figure, man. I just, you know, kind of upset I didn't open it sooner, but now that I have opened it, man, I've been having a blast with them. This cooler's just imposing and menacing, man. Look at him. Amazing figure. Alright guys, another quick setup here for DC December. Yeah, man, just kind of messing around here. Kind of wanted to do a Wonder Woman shot. I don't see a lot of people shoot this Mesco figure, but might be because the articulation is pretty trash. But yeah, man, there's the initial setup, initial articulation. May tweak a few things. Let's see what else I built on this. Alright guys, quick addition here. Got Dr. Fate chilling with Diana. I'm gonna have him kind of pull up and ask for her help in a magical matter, you know. Sometimes you need both muscle and magic combined to try and take on the problem. But yeah, man, I'm using those damn Figma stands, man. I fucking hate those things. You know, I ordered the ACVA stand so a while ago, man. I want to see more than 6 months ago, man. I still haven't heard anything from it, so I don't know, man. I'm still waiting for those stands. Alright guys, this is the final shot right here with all the framing and everything added up. Yeah, man. Shit. This thing fell on me so many damn times, man. I was about fed up and about to give up on it, but here I am still setting it up. I like how the picture came out, man. Had to mess a little bit with my camera just to get that lighting right. Still working on the lighting as always, man. I'm not great at lighting figures, but we're all working on something, right? So yeah, man. Just kind of want to give this idea of Diana chilling on the top of a mountain, you know, kind of checking out the horizon. Then Dr. Fate shows up and requests some aid, you know. Trying to do a little bit of Brave and the Bold with DC's December. So yeah, man, Dr. Fate and the Lords of Order asking for Wonder Woman. Let's go.
Nice.
Alright guys, real quick, those were some packages from BBTS and Amazon. I did ship my pile of loot, as you guys can see right here. I do have a bunch of stuff to show you guys real quick that came in for me this week. I also did, before I get into the pile of loot, ordered this little Ulanzi light. So yeah, man, I got a little jealous of all these guys using different colored lights in their displays and kind of giving that effect on the figures, man. So I thought I would want to try it myself. So I got this little $20 Ulanzi light. If I like it and it does work out for me, I'll go ahead and get a few more. So yeah, really looking forward to using this in my displays. But onto the pile of loot, man. So real quick, let's go ahead and get over this real quick. So yeah, man, got that little anniversary retro package Scorpion. Just because I don't have any Scorpions in my display, man. So I do need a little to build out that Spidey Rogues Gallery. So yeah, man, got this Scorpion right here. Also got the Casey Jones. Looking forward to that new NECA line for the Mirage comics. So that should be pretty cool. Got this guy in. Don't have an Apocalypse, so I said screw it. Why not, man? Big figure. Should be fun to have in the collection. Go ahead and see how that looks once I open it up. Now, this guy came in a little too late. I kind of was expecting to get him before the Mayfix Symbiote Spider-Man, but they both came in this package, man. So I'll go ahead and keep in this package and see if I want to keep it or not. So, we'll see how it goes. Got the Mayfix Harley Quinn. It's probably one of the only lines I'm trying to be a completist in. Still, I need to get that Stout Jumper Batman, but so far I've collected everything from the Harsh line, man. So yeah, got the little Harley Quinn right here. Then picked up some G.I. Joes. I got Tomax right here. I mean, I already got a few Crimson Guards, so what can I do if not get their commander, right? So yeah, man, got both the brothers in here. Picked up the reissue of the Figma Levi. Yeah, man, you know, Attack on Titan was a really dope show. Something it took me a while to get into, just because just the beginning didn't really grasp me. But man, when I finished this show, was I all over it, man. Amazing show. So yeah, had to get Levi in this display collection. I got that little, I think it's the Cobra Vipers, they're called, the 3-pack. So I got I think it was 2 or 3 of these. It might be 2, man. I don't think I got 3, but yeah, got the little Cobra Vipers. They're still in their little shippers right here, so that's cool. On to the next, I got some Mythic Legions. So I got 1 Barbarian. I got 2 Goblins. You know, I love myself some army building, and I'm also a big fan of Lord of the Rings, man, and anything like that. So I mean, I'm starting to get into Mythic Legions. I know my boy Ryan is always sending me links. Man, those things are expensive, Ryan. I wish I could get them all, but sometimes I just can't jump on all of them, man. But if I can get anything at retail, I'm all over it. But yeah, man, got this Goblin in. Got the long-awaited Mayfix Spider-Man, the black suit. I already messed around with the classic colors one, I think, or the comic colors one. So yeah, man, amazing figure, man. I'm excited to open this guy up and see where I can pair him with. Got some more Mythic Legions. I got this Templar right here. I'm hoping for this guy, for my boy Boncho, to go ahead and make him into a Robert Baratheon. So I'll do a little bit of customization in order to make him into a Baratheon knight and kind of have my stand-in Robert Baratheon to fight my Rhaegar. That'll eventually get customized once Boncho stops doing fucking Ryan's 20 pieces of work he has to pay, man. But yeah, man, I'm next in line, all right? Don't let anybody get in the way. Hear that, Bancho? I'm next in line. That's not more shit, fell. Yeah, man, I got 3 of these dwarves. Dwarves are probably my favorite race in all of, you know, fantasy. They're just rough, badass armies, man. I can't get enough of these guys. So I'll probably keep army building the dwarves. That's gonna be my main army, and some orcs, man. So yeah, looking forward to that. Get a little Battle of the Five Armies action slash Battle in the North kind of going here. All right, got a quick one right here. I'm trying to, scale down on the Black Series stuff. So, I mean, targeting is a must. So I kind of just got him real quick to be in my Imperial display. But other than that, I mean, it's just a Black Series, man. Nothing too important here. Got myself the SHF First Form Cell. So yeah, man, this guy's definitely gonna go on my Cell Saiyan Saga display. I don't know if you guys have seen. I mean, I'm pretty sure you guys have seen my Dragon Ball displays a few times, especially right now during DVC December. So yeah, man, I don't know where I'm gonna fit him, but he definitely needs to go on the display. I talked to Ryan about it and talked to a few guys on the Discord, the Lost Cause Discord. And they're not super hyped about this guy. It's an okay release. They were expecting a little better, but I gotta make up my own opinion, man. So looking forward to checking this guy out. All right. One of the last guys that I got in this month would be the Beast with the soft guts right here with the soft guts coat. Yeah, man, looks like a dope figure. It's about time I replace my Stealth Beast from the Toy Biz era in my display. And I don't know, something different, have him with the coat on, looking like he's about to do a little research, get some cool shots going. And final but not least, I got the diorama, man. Oh shit, I dropped them. My bad. Somebody else to show this way. Too many figures, man. Got this diorama in. Yeah, man, I kind of got it just because, with 78's diorama, I think this would be another little piece to build my city. So, yeah, man, I think it would be a little nice kind of background piece to 78's main dio, man. Build out a little street, so this should be fun. All right, guys, that was the BBTS Power Loot, what I got this week. Now, let's go ahead and move on and see what shots we got going on in the episode. Alright guys, another quick setup. I broke out my Dark Troopers. And it's the first time I'm using that Ulanzi light, man. And I really like how this is coming out. I've kind of looking down the corridor, ready to strike down all these troopers, man. But yeah, man, quick shot. Starting that Star Wars Holiday December shot. So here we go, man. Star Wars is a holiday movie, so let's get in the spirit of Star Wars. Alright guys, another quick setup right here. Yeah, man, I've just kind of been feeling that Star Wars vibe, man. On Christmas I usually tend to watch all the Star Wars movies, and it just kind of gets me in a Star Wars mood. But I kind of just wanted to represent this shot, how powerful Luke is, man. Like, well, Anakin was raw power. Luke just, runs in the family, man. He has that raw power. And I think one of my favorite scenes from The Mandalorian, spoilers if you still haven't watched it, is that scene where he's finally passed all the Dark Troopers, right? He's kind of wrecked all of them, and then eventually he gets to that last one, and he just reaches to the Force, man, and crushes him. It was a scene straight out of Force Unleashed, and I don't know, man, it just made me geek out so much. But yeah, man, real quick, I had this shot set up, the little Ulanzi light that came in from Amazon, man. It's been clutch. Been loving using that thing, man. It's really giving me nice effects on my shots, especially for these Luke shots, man. Yeah, so I shot this picture a little late at night, probably around 3 a.m. I was too tired to record, man, but I'm recording now. But I didn't change anything in the setup. Still have my light up here, got a light right there. I had my 2 key lights in the back just to kind of give the nice shine you see on the Dark Troopers. But yeah, man, overall, just thoughts on these Star Troopers. They're pretty good, man. Articulation's a little lackluster. I mean, I get their droids. They weren't moving much in the show, but still, they are nice figures. Probably the first Black Series figures that I'm okay getting the deluxe treatment. But other than that, they're pretty nice, man. Nothing to write home about. They're just nice little army builders to have. Alright, guys, that was my shot right here. Just, want to show Luke some love. The Luke we should have gotten, man. This is the Legends look. Alright guys, I got a quick simple shot here. It's about midnight here in California, man, and I tend to have a little strokes of creativity late at night. That's just how I roll for some reason, man. I'm not proud of it just because it tends to cut into my sleep. But yeah, man, got a quick shot here, a little setup. Got my little Ulanzi light in the corner, my coffee on the side, got a few lights here. Yeah, man, finally getting to shoot this hit, man. Probably one of the most interesting, fun new characters from Superman. Alright, let's get on to the next shot. Another quick one right here. Yeah, man, just wanted to kind of go through the little scenes of the episode where Hit is kind of like fighting in the Universe 6 arc, man. I know a lot of people were excited for the fight between Vegeta and Hit, man, and Hit just kind of wiped the floor with Vegeta, man. They really did him dirty in that one episode where he just kind of walks up to him. They kind of use Vegeta as a shock value effect, I guess, for shock value. So, yeah, man, kind of hoping to see a little rematch somewhere down the line. But yeah, same thing, man. The only difference for this shot was that I actually lit up the effect with a Ulanzi light. Let me try to get in there. You see the light right there, trying to light up that power up effect. Kind of trying to show Vegeta kind of getting taken down at full power like he did in the episode, man. So yeah, quick shot. On to the next one. Alright guys, real quick, this is the final shot of the Jerry photo shoot. Yeah, man, kind of wanted to kind of imitate his time skip effect when he goes into that alternate dimension and kind of skips a few seconds in order to attack his opponents. So yeah, man, what I did was a little hack. I looked up the ending kind of scene or the ending outro to the Fighter Z game, and it kind of gives you that effect for the background, and I just kind of cropped out my little piece of the effect in order to have it in the background. So yeah, man, I had two lights right here, had a little light up here, had that little Ulanzi light trying to light up the effect, but also light up the figure to kind of imitate the energy kind of radiating off the attack. Have this extra light over here, and yeah, man, Hit is probably my favorite character from Super at this point, man. He's just such a badass character and assassin in Dragon Ball, and just kind of his abilities and his demeanor is just too cool to pass up on, man. Really glad I got a chance to finally shoot this figure, man. It's been a while I've been wanting to, and I had this idea in my head, and I think I was able to portray it pretty good onto the pictures. But yeah, man, when it comes to Fighter Z, when and all those fighting games, especially I just kind of have fun with them, and one of my favorite characters to use in that game as well is this guy right here. His attacks are just gnarly, man. But yeah, man, kind of want to imitate that final shot, that final attack he does while he's getting the Kamehameha attack against him. So yeah, man, I think I had a pretty good shot right here. On to the next one. Alright guys, it's been another episode of Dynamic Saturday. First thing I want to say is that I appreciate all of you that take the time out of your day to check out these videos, man. These videos are pretty long. I don't tend to really pay attention how long I'm recording or how many pictures I take a month, my photography. But the fact that you guys, watch these videos, just hear me talk about toys, new releases, my photography, and just shit I enjoy, man, means a lot. So I really do appreciate all of you, man. Even if you guys don't subscribe right away, it still means a lot to me that you guys actually come in and check it out, man. Give me a chance to kind of entertain you guys for a bit. Other than that, I just want to say that probably for next episode, I'll be kind of going through these details so you guys can see that I've got a lot of new stuff, replaced a lot of stuff in here. So I hope to kind of rearrange this, guys, for episode 5. So hopefully I can make most of the episode me rearranging and kind of show you guys my process on how I display my figures. Other than that, like I said, it means a lot to me that you guys just sit through these long episodes, man, and really enjoy the content I provide for you guys. Other than that, I want to say Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. Also, Happy New Year. By the time you guys see this, Christmas probably already passed. But it'll be sorry about that. Sorry about that, guys. It'll be right before Christmas. So, right before New Year's. So that should be fun. So yeah, man, just another episode of Dynamic Saturday. Just want to say again how much I appreciate you guys, and hope you guys comment on this, man. Yeah, man, come on, leave me a comment. Just let me know what you guys like, what you guys don't like. What are you guys enjoying? What do you guys, I'm all for the feedback, man. So yeah, if you guys want to give it a like, a comment, and subscribe, it means a lot to me, man. So I'll probably keep pumping these episodes until I have no time. But in the meantime, I'm going to keep enjoying this stuff. But yeah, man, appreciate you all. Like I said, I'm just babbling at this point. And hopefully I get a lot more episodes out next year, man. We're definitely going to be getting better. That's the plan, man. We're only going to be getting better. All right, guys. I'm going to do the cringy shit. Rate, comment, and subscribe. It means a lot to me. And I hope you guys are enjoying these Dynamic Saturdays.